Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Um, yeah, I said that I would be doing bigger things today, and yeah, pretty massive release. I feel like just with a lot of just like hype behind it, behind both in like the like for the at-home listeners and for the people who enjoy live shows, maybe even especially for the people who enjoy live shows. For those who don't know, Martin Garrix just finished his 3-day residency at Red Rocks. Crazy 3 nights at Red Rocks. He brought like Alesso out. He brought Marshmello out. He brought like freaking I think, dude. I'm pretty sure. I forget everyone who was there, but I know that there were like a lot of people there. I know the big EDM news guy, EDM kind of news influencer, Dancing Astro was there. Literally played a set there, like crazy, absolutely crazy. Like just like looking at the videos, I'm getting FOMO. Like it's crazy. Like, but that same day yesterday that he did his last night of Red Rocks, he dropped the Origo EP. While it only has one actual new song that came out yesterday, I haven't actually heard most of the EP. So today I'm going to correct that because there are literally 8 like massive collabs in this EP. And it's like the one song I will talk about at length definitely is Our Time, because I feel like Our Time is like the biggest, probably. Like Our Time and Inside Our Hearts definitely had the biggest like kind of rumble to them when those came out, I guess you could say. But yeah, um, not really much else to say. Like I feel like if you listen to EDM, you probably know who the fuck Martin Garrix is. So we're just gonna get into it. We are starting with Ain't Letting You Down. And I'm going to be doing all extended mixes for this because I I'm going to be honest, I just find radio edits to be a little bit boring sometimes. I'll be honest, like, yeah. Let's do this. Ain't Letting You Down with Shaksham and Scott Quinn. I listened to a little bit of Shaksham last night, but I don't know his whole deal, to be honest. Let's find out. Ooh, nice chords.
I will shelter you for days, for weeks, for years, as long as you need. We'll make it through. Imagine there's a
That's
world
like
where
very
we'll be
soothing.
free. Name a time, name a place. Oh, you don't have to be afraid. I ain't letting you down, you down, you down, you
Fantastic vocal so far. Like, absolutely amazing. Very much reminds me of like Starlight. That dance piano add just a lot of like euphoria and kind of just like, yeah, nostalgia.
tired of crying every night. And I know you're scared. All to me is leave it all behind. Maybe time, maybe place. Oh, you don't have to be afraid. I ain't letting you down, you down, you down. Ain't letting you down, and when it gets too much, I'll be the light right beside you. I hope you know that I ain't letting you down. Ain't letting you down, you down, you down. Ain't
I
letting
will
you
say,
down when
I
it's
kind of wish like there was more going on during like the chorus slash build. Like it just feels like kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. But the vocal, the melody in that, really, really nice. Oh yeah, wow, like great, great song. Yeah, I feel like if you're a fan of like the more underground kind of like, if you wanted something underground or experimental from Garrix, you're probably not gonna like this. But to anyone who really, really appreciates just super well done, like musicality, like a musicality first EDM, really, really good song. Like genuinely great song. Pretty easily like a 9.25. It's probably it has potential to grow. Like like the drops aren't like massive. The drops aren't like that big sounding though. I will say, but like musically, oh, like so beautiful. One criticism I will give is yeah, the chorus just kind of feels a little bit repetitive. There's just not much going on. Like and letting you down and down. Like there's like usually when I hear something repetitive, I kind of want something I don't know, a little bit more like energetic to go with it, like a build up. And I don't feel like there's much build up during that like repeating section, like letting you down. Like there's no like massive like hi hats or snares or drums or something like to really like build energy for that like looping thing and like make you kind of forget that it's repetitive. And so like it kind of draws my attention and maybe not necessarily a negative way, but like a little bit of a discerning way. That I feel like that section of the song is definitely the one that did not engage me as much as the others. But yeah, regardless, great song, like great. Like this EP is starting off amazing. Like and I'll just be straight up like wow, wow, like easy playlist that like not even a question. Okay, we have the next song which is Peace of Mind with Citadel, a French like a French house duo. I want to say it. I think yeah, some sort of like French house influenced duo or a French duo. I'm not even sure if they're from France. I just know that they're influenced by French house. But yeah, I've heard this one already. I remember liking it, But yeah, I guess we're gonna listen to the extended mix to kind of like talk about the production more. I like the snare in that. Snare in that is very cool. Ooh, yeah, very groovy, very kind of club anthem sounding so far. Definitely Garrix is more like Swedish House Mafia kind of influenced sound side. I meant to say, not sound side.
We keep on coming back from home. Somewhere to live and try. I can dream way on these are the times we've waited for. We chase the highs. We say the moments turn the cars to life. It's where we get a little peace of mind. I wanna go with you. We chase the highs.
I don't love the vocal itself, but I do like how it's processed.
It's where we get a little peace of mind. I wanna go with you.
Yeah, quite a solid track. Quite solid. I don't really have like anything like crazy to say about that track because it's just pretty straightforward. Like it's like nice kind of groovy club anthem. I could see that like being used as like an intro for a set or something. Definitely good. Like probably 8.25. Yeah, I think 8.25 is perfect. Okay, this is now. I'm just gonna be straight up. This song's a 10. Like I've already listened to this. I really wanted to do a reaction to this. I don't. I think I had originally recorded a reaction for it, but then like I think the audio was crap, so I just couldn't release it. But yeah, man. Oh my god, bro. Probably like top four ish Garrix for me, dude. Oh, so good. Like, yeah, yeah, man. All right, let's do this. Absolutely adore this song. day that passes by.
I don't
That
care about
the
the
horizon.
cause right now it's just you and
Oh my God.
I got this feeling my life. I never felt this way before, but tonight I found meaning. I believe that this is our time. That we're here in this moment. Let's both go into the dream. I believe that this is our time. I believe that this is our time. This is our time. Why don't we break the silence? Burn like the brightest fire. All of our time is wild. So let's make it worthwhile.
Oh my God.
I got this feeling for my life. I never felt this way before, but tonight I found meaning.
I believe that this is our time.
This is our time. This is our time. This is our time. This is our time.
That's probably the best. That might be like my new favorite David Guetta song, like all time, dude. Like I really like his 2011 like album stuff. Um, Especially every chance we get, we run. That's like my favorite solo David Guetta. Technically, if you really in the know, it was produced by Alesso, or at least co-produced. It's kind of dubious to say that it was produced by Alesso because like yeah, it's like kind of in the air. It's kind of up in the air. You know? Like I have a feeling. Like I personally have a gut feeling it was fully produced by Alesso. That's just my headcanon. But I can't say for sure. Like insert Dowacky's GIF. I can't prove it. Anyways, yeah, like that song was a masterpiece. Like yeah, I feel like ML killed it on vocals. Slaughtered it, man. Like ML might be a better vocalist than they are a producer. Like what? Like I've listened to some of their solo stuff. Like I remember it being good, but none of it was like truly amazing. Like the remix of "Never Forget You" by Afrojack was like it was like good. Like it was pretty similar to the original. Like it was a bit too faithful, I guess, and like not risky enough. I feel like it wasn't risky enough, nor did it like elevate like the original like a huge amount. It was just kind of there. But yeah. MO definitely a talented producer, but I honestly think their talent lies in vocal. Because what is this vocal, man? Like, oh, contribute to the euphoria of the song, like, so much. Like, yeah. Afrojack, definitely, I feel like Afrojack did some of like the drums, bass line. I can hear some Afrojack in there. I need to listen to some more Afrojack because I know that a lot of people love his 2015 album, and I haven't heard that. So that's one of the very few like golden era progressive house, festival progressive house albums I haven't really heard that much of. I think I know the 30 Seconds to Mars remix on that album, and maybe oh yeah, and 10 Feet Tall. Yeah, I know 10 Feet Tall. But yeah, I don't know a huge amount on that album. I should listen to it one day. But I mentioned Alesso earlier, and he's next up on the track list. Now, boy, speaking of stuff that I have heard, boy, do I love old school Alesso. Old school Alesso, one of the best to ever do it, man. One of the best in the game. If you want to know what an X42 Reacts 10 is, Pressure Alesso remix right there is an X42 Reacts 10 titanium remix. Awesome. Masterpiece. Like his melodies, his bass lines back then, under control. Like, come on, man. Like his melodies, his bass lines. Like, especially his bass lines, man. So good. Like, and just it's just sad to see him move away from a sound that like he's clearly so good at. And it's just kind of mind boggling, man. Like you would think that he has like a massive amount of talent for this song, for that sound, but then he just goes like clout chasing and just completely changes sound. But yeah. Okay. Inside Our Hearts, man. Like, yeah, this one is with Sean Brugia, and Martin Garrix fans all love Sean Brugia. I'm a Martin Garrix fan, so I love Sean Brugia too. Let's do this, man. Ooh, this extended mix is good. Probably like my favorite like intro of any of these.
Heavens, life's getting harder and harder. Trying not to let go, but there's no place left to hide. When the darkest of days leave us part,
I don't think Sean Brugia has a bad vocal, man. Like I'll be honest. Like he's just that good. Like I don't think he has a single bad vocal.
I know you're sick and you're tired of
Like I genuinely think Sean Brugia, in terms of percentage of misses, this guy probably has less misses than Garrix himself.
we don't know what to find. Trying to find our purpose, find a place for you.
I need an entire progressive house album with just Sean Brugia, man. Like I don't even fucking care if the producer is Garrix or not. At this point, I just want Sean Brugia.
I know you're sick and you're tired of hoping. This love won't leave us broken. It's when we're drowning in these moments. We gotta look inside our hearts And even if the sky is falling, this wasn't all for nothing. Just find the answers to our problems. We gotta look inside our hearts. Just find the answers to our problems. We gotta look inside our
Yeah, I feel like this outro feels like the most old school out of the out of the four I've heard so far. I feel like, just judging from the track list, that like these first four tracks are gonna be the more old school kind of sounding stuff, and then the next four are gonna be like more new school sounding. Okay. Yeah, I honestly feel like I listened to this on stream before, a couple months ago. I gave this a 9 when I first listened to it on stream. I think that's increased slightly. I think it's a 9.25. I would say slightly better right now than Ain't Letting You Down on first listen. That may change in the future. We'll see. But yeah, great song. Honestly, okay, big criticism of this, I will say I don't hear a lot of Alesso in this. Maybe that's just me. I haven't listened to like that much modern Alesso. I just don't see what like Alesso is contributing. Like I feel like it's the most of it is Martin and Sean. Like I'll just be super honest. Like as a huge Alesso fan, I'm just like, where is like the kind of like sound design from like something like Sweet Escape? Like where is that, man? Like because I don't hear it. Like I mean maybe I'm missing something, but I'll be honest. I don't. Yeah, I just don't hear a lot of Alesso in that. But otherwise, amazing song. I just feel like it kind of just is like hype because Alesso's name is attached to it. But I like when I listen to a song, I don't like Alesso is not the reason why I love it. To be honest, like not one of the main reasons at least. I don't know, man. Anyways, 9.25 for Inside Our Hearts. Another massive collab that we have is Sleepless Nights with Armin van Buren, the guy who like pretty much put trance on the map. Now that's kind of a controversial statement because I would say having gone back and listened to like older trance, I would say like him, Ferry, and Ferry as System F especially, and Tiesto back in the day, like back in like the late '90s, early 2000s, they put trance on the map. But it's very interesting that Tiesto and Armin both exploded, and Ferry is like barely talked about. Yeah, man. Like, my man Barry got left in the dark. But yeah, we got Sleepless Nights with Armin van Buren and Libby Whitehouse. I've never heard of her before, but we're gonna find out what her deal is. Cause yeah, she's the vocalist on this track.
Whispers running around my mind. The walls are closing, I'm trapped inside. The ground keeps shaking. Feels like there's no escaping. I try
And
to
I haven't heard any of these four
let go,
tracks on
but
the
in
second half of the
your
EP, so
eyes so
my
clear.
first time.
Where are you hiding? We'll keep on fighting.
That drop does not have a lot of impact. I I'll be honest, I'm not loving the idea on the first drop. We'll see if drop two. I like these like orchestral kind of like off drop stuff. Those are cool. Really, really hoping for a good drop two. Please drop two, people. Please. Nice fake out. Okay, I actually kind of like this. The added melody does a lot. The faster BPM and like the melody is very nice. Okay, that's kind of that definitely improved over the course of the track for sure. Very much a big glow up over the course of that track. Overall, I would say probably the weakest song so far. Like, I feel like the first half, like I was like if that had been like the same like track like as the first half and the second half, I definitely would not have added that. I feel like the first half, like I was leaning like almost towards like 6-7 range. Like first half was not really my thing, but second half definitely switched it up, added a little bit more elements, got a lot more interesting. With got a lot more interesting and fun, especially with the melody. Yeah, probably a flat 8. I think like that's barely an ad. Like I want to stress. Okay, we got Set Me Free. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is the D&B one because I know that Arcando is a D&B artist. So let's go. Oh yeah, immediately D&B. Not even letting me question. Just immediate D&B. I've heard a lot of D&B, so we're gonna see if this meets my standards. Martin Garrix doing D&B is definitely a very interesting idea.
When you hit me up, I lose control. And then my heart beats when you got me waiting for the road.
Ooh. Okay, not bad actually. I wish I liked the vocals though. Ooh. Good snare.
I know that I'll always set you up. When you hit me up, I can't say no. And then my heart beats when you got me waiting for my let me go. I know that I'll always chemical. When you hit me up, I lose control. And then my heart beats when you got me waiting for my
Pretty solid D&B. Yeah, pretty solid. I don't really have any I don't really have any issues with it. I just also don't really have anything like I see as like huge merit to it besides being D&B. Like the drops are cool, but it's nothing that like really like I feel like is worth like coming back to over a long period. Like it's cool to see Garrix doing D&B. It's just like there's not really anything else to it other than being D&B. Like the horn in the drop is pretty cool. Like it's all right. Like I don't know if I'd add this. Like it's cool. Like I don't think it's badly done. It's just not really like what I think Garrix. It doesn't really play to what I think Garrix's strengths are, which are like that euphoric kind of verse writing and like four on the floor stuff and like that like really full saw stack sound. Like I don't really hear that much in that. Like it's a cool track, but like I don't really like feel that it's like what like brings out the strength of songwriting that Garrix has to offer. That's what I would say. I would say score wise, maybe 7.75, barely below an ad. Like, yeah, like it's fine. Like, there's nothing bad about it. It just doesn't quite meet my standards for like being like a true song track. Like it's a good track, but it's not. It's just not a very memorable experience. That's what I would say. Okay, we have Voodoo with Rehab and Skytech. I know that Rehab and Skytech are like big in the big room scene. I think I've heard this ID. I remember tuning into like a. I'm pretty sure it was Ultra. I remember tuning into Ultra earlier this year. It was either Ultra or Tomorrowland. Maybe it was EDC like Mexico or something. I don't fucking remember. But I tuned into like some sort of like festival stream on YouTube, and like I remember Garrix was playing, and like he played this. Yeah, so like based on that, I think I know what this sounds like, but I've never actually heard like the studio version of it.
could stop my head from turning. I never seen no voodoo like you do. The little river said I heard it. I once said I needed that voodoo like you do. Like you
Nice fun intro. Oh yeah, very big sounding. Probably gonna be bigger.
could stop my head from turning. I never seen no voodoo like you do. The river said I heard it. I once said I needed that voodoo like you do. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do.
Ooh, really cool build. You know, something I always appreciate from this kind of house is like a really, really big kick sound. Like I feel like often, like in like some big rooms, some like especially older big room, like the kick is just drowned out by like the bass, and like you don't get to hear like the impact of the kick, and as a result, it feels like really slow, and I just can't really get into it. I definitely feel like this is that kind of like heavier house, like that kind of like stampede kind of. Actually, I think I keep saying Stampede when I'm pretty sure the name of the label is Stamped. That kind of stamped club banger festival like weapon kind of sound is done with like really good production, like a nice BPM, really really massive kick sound, like just really well done. I feel like the samples are tasteful, like they're not like too in your face to like be kind of annoying, but like they do add to like the flavor of the track and like the kind of like the fun that like I can imagine people having listening to this. Just like this is definitely a kind of song that I feel like not many people would listen to at home, but like it would go crazy live. But yeah, definitely gonna add it. Very very good track, honestly. Probably 8.75, 8.5. I'm torn between 8.5 and 8.75. I think I'll go with 8.5 for now. Like it's very very good. Okay, one last song. This is one that I think a lot of people do love, up there with Out Time and Insider Hearts. That's Butterflies. I'm freaking curious, man. Like, second longest in the EP too, at least in terms of extended mixes. I have not heard any of this, so we'll go in blind.
I'm stuck in rivers, but the stream I can't let go. So what if I don't know? Can we leave the past behind? I know it's been so long, we should try. We used to flow like butterflies, watching the world go back to the fall into the night. Just you and I, keep getting lost in the light. Let's go dance on the silver skies. I don't have to the end of time and flow like butterflies, watching the world go
I
back.
love those dance piano chords, man. Let's go. Drop one. Wow. That's probably my second favorite on the EP. Yeah, second favorite. 9.625. I'm giving it the funny three decimal point score. Yeah. Oh, insane drops. Great vocal, just great energy throughout the track. The drop impact is insane, like mental. Like definitely kind of like the kind of drop impact I wish Inside Our Hearts had. And I kind of wish both Ain't Letting You Down and Inside Our Hearts had that kind of drop impact. Like, wow, big sound, like massive sound. Yeah, that's it for the Origo EP. Yeah, man. I'm a big Garrix fan. I I've heard at least from some sources that he's gonna be, at least for his, I think his next album is next year. He's gonna be stepping away from like this kind of. He's gonna be stepping away from the more EDM sound for a while, the more progressive house sound for a while, to go and pursue like a more pop oriented album, which is fine. Like honestly, like Origo is like proof that like this year for him was mental. Like we're all gonna remember 2025 Martin Garrix some way or another. I personally am gonna remember it as like one of his best years ever. Like wow, yeah. I would say my absolute favorite is still Our Time. Like definitely Our Time, one of my favorite songs of the year. Um, yeah, but Butterflies, man, oh, that's some great stuff. That's some great stuff. Anyways, yeah, that's about it that I have to really say. Um, I, I'm just glad that Garrix is keeping progressive house alive. It's one of my favorite just sounds in EDM. Like you'll see me like there's another reaction I'm probably dropping the day I'm recording this, where I cry to a progressive house song by another artist. But it's like yeah, I hugely love this genre. It's like been consistently one of my top three just genres that I listen to in EDM. But yeah, super grateful for Garrix gathering all these artists and all this talent in one EP. Super cool to see. That's about it. I will see you guys in the next one. X42 Reacts signing out. Goodbye, guys.